Anaerobic respiration. If somebody challenges you to run a race, how should you prepare to win? Firstly, you have to practice more. Then eat the right foods and drink the right liquids. These practices are very necessary for winning the race. All living organisms break down the sugars to get energy. In human, this breakdown usually occurs with oxygen. Student, we know that the cellular respiration are of two types, aerobic respiration and anaerobic respiration. In humans, generally energy is produced with the breakdown of the glucose molecule with the help of oxygen. So here given that in humans, this breakdown, that means the glucose is breakdown usually occurs with oxygen. What is aerobic respiration? The breaking down of sugar to produce energy where oxygen is present, known as aerobic respiration. The chemical equation for the aerobic respiration is glucose plus oxygen gives rise to carbon dioxide plus water and energy. In aerobic respiration, oxygen is necessary. With the help of oxygen, step by step glucose is oxidized and lots of amount of energy is released. When we exercise, after 2 minutes of exercise, the body responds by supplying working muscles with oxygen. When oxygen is present, glucose can be completely broken down into the carbon dioxide and water, so that we get maximum amount of energy with the help of aerobic respiration. What happens during anaerobic respiration? Anaerobic respiration refers to the oxidation of molecules in the absence of oxygen to produce the energy. So it is also known as fermentation. Student, in anaerobic respiration, the oxygen is not necessary. Without oxygen, the molecule can be oxidized and it leads to the production of energy. What happens when the fermentation occurs? In muscle cells, during extraneous activities, the oxygen in the muscles tissue is decreased to an extent that aerobic respiration does not occur at a sufficient rate. Hence, there is a building of lactic acid and your muscles get tired. So that when you more exercise, then your muscles get tired because your muscle cells performs the anaerobic respiration, which results in the formation of some amount of energy as well as lactic acid. As this lactic acid accumulates inside the muscle cells, so you feel tired. Then second, in yeast, what happens in yeast during fermentation? The fermentation end product is ethyl alcohol and carbon dioxide in case of the yeast. Yeast cell performs anaerobic respiration. The end product for the yeast is ethyl alcohol and carbon dioxide. In yeast, the chemical equation for the anaerobic respiration is glucose, which get oxidized to produce alcohol plus carbon dioxide and energy. In case of animals, if the anaerobic respiration performed by muscle cells or blood cell, then it gives rise to the lactic acid plus energy.